Hey guys, I believe Africa needs more leaders. Let's talk about that when I return on the Eric McNeil Be Free Show.
Black men and white men, Jews and Gentiles, Protestants and Catholics will be able to join hands and sing in the words of the old Negro spiritual, free at last, free at last. Thank God Almighty, we are free at last.
Hey guys, welcome. You've just discovered the Eric McNeil Be Free Show, where it's all about being financially independent, responsible for self, enjoying life, and empowering others free. So it's I don't know, what is it? It's Sunday morning, and I'm just out doing a little recording, and I'm having my breakfast, which is a smoothie this morning. Yep. That's good. But it is, let's see, I've got pineapple, banana, apples, ginger, and dandelion in this smoothie. And, man, it's good. It's good. This is living, right? Live food. None of it, come out of a can. This is real food, right? Real pineapples, real apples, real bananas that I chopped up and put in a blender. Real dandelion that I just picked out of the yard. Yeah, and real ginger, right? So yeah, this is what I call living, right? None of that stuff that they've gotten us used to in the West, where you just get it out of a plastic container and it's been sitting on the shelf for a year. No processed food here. So at any rate, that's not what I want to talk about. I'm actually just looking at the lizards run around. They've gotten more comfortable here because I used to see them lizards, man. I go trying to kill them, chase them off, whatever, boy. You can get a cat to keep them away, but I don't even bother with them anymore because I had to think about it. One day, not too long ago, I was in the garden over there, and I said, why am I going after lizards? Lizards ain't never, ever, ever tried to bite me or do anything, and in fact, they're good, for the insects, controlling the insects around here. So I said, why do we go and disturb the lizards and try to hit the lizards or try to kill the lizards? I said, it doesn't make sense. I said, Lord, I ain't messing with no more lizards. Okay, now if it was a snake, boy, I'd chase that snake, we'd get that snake, but lizard, no, the lizards ain't doing nothing to nobody. So I said, leave the lizards, let me leave the lizards alone. I said, Lord, I ain't gonna mess with the lizards. As soon as I said it, told the Lord I wasn't gonna mess with the lizards no more, one of the big lizards, because you can't never get the big lizards like those big king lizards, the orange colored ones, and you can't never get, they too slick for you. But as soon as I told the Lord I wasn't gonna mess with the lizards no more, one of the big king lizards ran into some metal net I had and got himself caught. And because, I had this metal net and he ran and just kept getting deeper and deeper into it. And so I had him. So I said, man, God trying to test me. Because I was sure about to do away with it. I said, nah, I just told the Lord I'm not going to mess with them lizards no more. So I didn't let them go, but I did. I said, now if you can get out of this net, then you can live. I ain't gonna mess with you. I went on in the house for a little while, and I came back out and he had worked his way out of it. So yeah, but I haven't been messing with them, and I noticed now they just getting a little comfortable because I'm standing on the veranda the other day and one came out right beside me and just kind of looked at me and went on his own way like, hey, what's going on? Like, wow. So, but yeah, again, I'm getting sidetracked. That's not what I need to be talking about here. I just wanted to talk today about the fact that I believe Africa needs to create more leaders, right? There's a quote, and the quote it says that leaders don't create followers, they create more leaders. And I truly believe in that quote. Like, I look at my history. I've never been one to try and have a lot of followers around me. If I engage you and we're doing something and I like you and I believe in you, I'm trying to create you as a leader. I want you to become a leader. I want you to become, responsible and can be able to manage whether I'm around or not, right? Because I don't need a lot of followers and do people around me. And I see so much of that here in Africa. And these so-called big men, when you look at them and how they work, a lot of them have a lot of followers around them, and the so-called chiefs and big men and things like that. I was with a chief one time, and we were looking at some of his land. He was taking me around looking at some of his land. And so they always asking for money, He's always, hey, we need money, money, money. Bring us money, money, money. Like, you guys are always asking for money. Why? And so when we went to look at one of his properties, somebody that lives, in his district or whatever you call it, she came up, hey, asking for money. I need money, so he gave her, I don't know, some 50 cities or something, and then after she left, he was like, you see, we need money. I need money, 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 money. You see, I need to take it. So I'm like, you need money, 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 money because your people don't know how to think and make money. So they become dependent on you for money. So now every time you go around, the only thing you do is give them money, So I'm like, why not train the people so that they can make their own money? I mean, I know there's a lot involved in being a chief, and it's not as simple as I make it sound, and I'm not trying to belittle that. I'm not trying to make it sound simple. But what I'm saying is that if you're a chief, the one thing is that the people who live in your district or whatever there's three necessities that that they need: food, clothing, and shelter. Right? Everybody gonna need those. If there's nothing else, food, clothing, and shelter. So if you're a chief, why not say, okay, my people are going to need food, clothing, and shelter. Let me direct them to trades that will allow us to create food, clothing, and shelter within our own community, so that we don't have to outsource that. We can do that inside of our own community because we know everybody gonna need those. Food, clothing, and shelter. And that's where you need to direct your energy in getting your people to understand and invest their time into solving that problem. Now, once you solve that problem and you can generate food, clothing, and shelter within your own community, then, yeah, other things can be outsourced, and, but slowly at least try and make sure those are taken care of. And then that way, when you run up on somebody, on the people, they're not begging, oh, I need this money. What you need, Ma? I need some money to eat. If I don't get money today, I'm going to starve, right? Because okay, well, we provide our own food, clothing, and shelter. Ain't nobody going to starve here. Ain't nobody going to go without shelter here. Now, you might not be able to go, to the movies tonight down at the mall, that ain't my problem, so you ain't gonna come to me asking me for no money. I need to go to the movie, I need to go see I don't know. Them crazy movies y'all go see. I don't go to the movies, but that's something y'all do. That's a foolish waste of money. But anyway, that's I digress. Um, Listen, solve that problem. If you a chief, you a big man, right? Look at your people and say, okay, let's solve this problem. You know, I got all this land. I mean hectares, hundreds of hectares of land, thousands of hectares. But your people are starving? Yeah? What the heck? I don't get it. I just don't get that. You know? Yeah, and then, so-called big men who just looking for followers. Everybody around you is a follower. There are no leaders. You're not producing any leaders. Um, that's a problem. That's a problem, big problem in Africa. I'm not saying that everybody in Africa, Ghana, or what have you, uh, is inclined to be a leader. Is going to be a leader. But we need more leaders than what we currently have. We have too many followers, and that's just not a healthy balance. Because the people are so dependent. When you start to create leaders and people who can think for themselves and do for themselves, you create, independence. But it's as though a lot of the so-called big men don't want people to be independent. They want this type of dependency. Makes them feel big. Oh, can you give me 50 cents? Oh, yeah, I'll give you 50 city. Yeah, I give you, let me give 50 city. Let me give 100 city. Because it creates dependency. Because people are always begging. Now they always need you. You feel that, I'm big. You feel that, hey, if I teach these people how to do for themselves, then maybe they'll leave me. Maybe they won't pay me no attention anymore. Maybe they won't call me chief anymore. Maybe they won't call me big man anymore. Well, I mean, perhaps if they don't, then perhaps you weren't a big man to begin with. If the only way that you can keep them is is by keeping them dependent on giving them money. But if you can keep them after they no longer need you, then you're a big man. How about that? If they still remain loyal to you once they have their own, once they can generate their own, then yeah, that indicates to me that you're a big man, right? But yeah, we definitely need to create more leaders. Let's stop creating so many followers, so-called big men and so-called chiefs and all of you guys out there. Let's create some leaders throughout Africa and create some people who can think for themselves and do for themselves and help contribute to Ghana, help contribute to West Africa, help contribute to the entire continent, help contribute to humanity, right? That's how it goes down. Anyway, I just had that quick thought while I was drinking my smoothie and thought I would jump on the camera and share it. Hope you guys enjoying your Sunday. Anyway, let me know what you think. Does Ghana, Africa need more leadership in the pipeline, or are we good? I don't know. Let me know. Should we not have too many leaders? Should everybody be a follower? I don't know. Let me know what you think. I mean, I have my thoughts. You might have other thoughts about it. And for those of you guys who supported my last video of me talking about, so-called big man who's threatening to sue me, we'll see how that goes. I've had a call from one of his family members who wants to squash this thing, and I'm always open to media. I'm not trying to be difficult. I'm not a difficult person. I just refuse to allow you to extort me. But you'll know that if you come at me sideways, then it's not going to be an easy task, but if you come at me proper, I'm going to listen to you, and we're going to talk, and we're going to work it out. So I told him, I promise next week well, it's this week now, sometime this week, I'm going to go by, see him. He says he's going to try to put everybody together and let's get this thing squashed. Because, you know, he doesn't feel that it should go any further. And I don't feel that it should go any further. But it's just that ego, boy. I'm going to tell you guys, I'm going to do a video on that one. I ain't going to do it on this. I'm going to talk about that ego. You know, they say ego edging good out or edging God out. And that's what it does. So many of us, you know, big men have these egos and think they can intimidate everybody. But let's talk about that another time, guys. Again, if you like what we're talking about, go ahead. Hit that subscribe button. Like, share, comment, and let me know what you think about the situation. You find me on Facebook at facebook.com/Eric McNeil. It's free. And as always, hoorah, ahuru. Now be free.